Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and we all know just how hard it is to get into the packaging of a lot of new products simply because it's got a heavy plastic contour formed container that requires some significant effort to get this thing out of here, and that's for a lot of different reasons. But overall, one of the problems is people have ended up in the ER or cut themselves or damaged the product trying to get it out of here. I thought I'd play around with a new tool I found. This is the Fiskars package opener. And basically it's a pair of scissors. It's got a little screwdriver attached to the handle. That's about it. I'll go see how it works in a second. A lot of times I go after my C.JETs here. C.JET makes a lot of different cutting tools. This has been a great package opener as well as, traditional scissors. Use those all the time, little sharp ones. Depends on the package. Some of these, like trying to get around all the contours here enough to pry the thing loose, may not work. I've used whatever knife is handy. I've used razor blades. This is often a go-to, is this Fiskars knife. I keep this thing handy for kind of sliding along, but a lot of times that's literally the amount of blade that I need so I don't damage whatever's inside there. I've been tempted here to, kick in, get this thing to fire up. You see there's a flame coming out, simply because it's important to relieve a little tension when you're trying to cut into one of these. So what I thought I'd do is go after this Fiskars, try it out. Now it comes in this cardboard package, and literally look at that. So this is designed, got heavy duty blades, easy to operate lock. It's got a little screwdriver attached to it. That's kind of the gimmick. If you think about who are they marketing to? Somebody who doesn't have much of anything, that might go after it with a pocket knife or probably a steak knife. So two tools in one, scissors and a screwdriver. Big deal. But what I thought was interesting is it's in this cardboard thing, and this was actually already popped loose simply because it's pretty fragile here. And if we look at this, designed by Fiskars USA, made in China, as you'd expect, it's about $11. So it does, I think, suit its designed need. So what happened was I opened it up, and it literally, let me do that again. I had my arm in the way. Sorry about that. This was sitting here in the package like this, and I took it out, and this popped open, and now it's not doing it as easily, and literally fell out, literally out the bottom of the package. So this package here is designed to not provide any resistance, assuming that you need this tool now to get into all the rest of your packages. So let's take a closer look at it. Wow, it is a strong spring. Be careful there, but that's good. It's got a lock. If we look at this screwdriver here, this pops out. I'll open the, see if I can pop that free. This pops out, and it is reversible. So it's got a little tiny slotted and little tiny Phillips. You guys have tons of those already, so this is for a gift more than for you. Snaps in there, so you always have a way to attach or to get into that battery compartment and put in new batteries if you need to, or the batteries that come with it. So there it is. Nice grippy handles. That's good. Let's go ahead and try this. I've got a handful of different things here. Let's go ahead and see how it works on this Klein clamper. What I needed here, if you see these, here is AC/DC volts and AC/DC amperage at the clamp level. That's what I needed this one for. Here's another. This one, as you can see, does not have the DC amperage. So let's go ahead and try to open this thing with these. Line it up here. Uh-oh. Boy, that's a little tough. Grandma's not going to have the hand strength to crack this open. But once I get it rolling, it's working here. Maybe I'll stick that inside and try it. You know what? I'm going to give it a fail on this one. it's too hard. I'd rather use a knife. How about this? These are the quick lock attachments. These are the things I had a question, what are these, in one of my previous videos. What you do is you attach these very lightly. It doesn't hold it super well, but it becomes a hanging ring for the attachments for the Milwaukee quick lock tools, such as the pole saw, the edger, the weed eater, things like that. It's just a storage mechanism. So I'll go ahead and go right into it here. Need to free these up so I can actually use them. It's working. For a $10 tool, it opened a $19 product. There we go. So that one works. It says also in the description that it's got a real fine tooth there to get into these zip ties. So I've got an ideal USA made screwdriver. Obviously a number 2 Phillips. Got a bunch of those, always use them. Let's see if I can get in here. Right there maybe. And try again. Yep, that one worked fine. So it opens those. Of course, I've got to check it with a Klein. This is a little bit different packaging here on this 2-piece insulated screwdriver set. Made in USA. So that one worked. If I can get that, get a little gap there. That works there. All right, so that worked. Free that up. Ah, Weehaw wonders. Can I get into this tool? This is a slim line there, slim line insulated number 2 Phillips. Let's see. Oh, it's cutting into this one. A little hard to push that up through it. That's always the problem. And I'm also not, I'm getting some non-cuts on that. You watch this. Try to slide it up. You see that? Right there. I'd call that a fail on this one because they're just spreading apart. You grab it with a pair of solid scissors. These happen to be Weehaw branded. And then I'm going to have to switch it to the electrician snip grip. Then I was able to get into it. So I'm going to call it a fail on that. Let's see, what about this ideal screwdriver here in this case? Just crack this guy open. Again, look at that USA flag branding. Should say it somewhere. Made in the USA, right down there. Let's see if this guy works. It is not wanting to slide up. Now that's where the danger comes in, is you're pushing against things, and not only can your tool cut you, but this plastic can cut you. So it is struggling there. Let me show you how it works compared to my C.JETs here. The C.JETs, if I break them free, just cut through. They prefer not to have anything in the way. I'll put a link to the C.JETs here if you're thinking about this, but look at that. These C.JETs, they don't take no for an answer. So there's that. Oh, hey, what about this little tiny, really heavy-duty OEM? This is a thread repair system. Let's see how these guys do here. Try that. You know what? I think I broke them. They are just not cutting. Look at that. That shattered. That one worked. Try that again here. Cut that piece off. So people end up... Oh, look at that. It's not even... Almost lost an eye there. Oh, it's not cutting through. You know what? Sorry. That's a fail. It's just not getting through to this stuff. So, Fiskars, if you're listening, I don't know who you're marketing this to, but I think something along this line might be better, and it's not much more, and it's probably a lot safer, because this thing has stopped working, and you saw it here. Anyway, let me know if you've got experience with a good cutter, because I'd like to find that Goldilocks solution that's perfect for everything. It's certainly not this. And with that, Doc out.